So, hello and welcome to Live in the Living Room, the November edition. My name is Mr. Paul Adams and we're here live at the Bedford in Balham. You have to excuse the fact that I've just covered the camera.
Round the table with a bottle and a friend. Stories I'll swap, but the jokes I'll end. And all day our words can transcend. It's been good, but all good things end. Until next time, my friend. Until next time. Until next time, my friend. Until next time. Standing at the station, you got your big bag packed. Don't know if you think your Bear Grylls or Kerouac. Our time is broken, now it's coming down the track. Maybe I'll join you there if you don't make it back. Until next time, my friend. Until next time. Until next time, my friend. Until next time. Here we sit, playing cards without rules. In this home, they treat us like some old fools. And they're half right, but which half I fear. Some days I see you, some days you disappear. Until next time, my friend. Until next time. Until next time, my friend. Until next time. Until next time, my friend. Until next time. Until next time, my friend. Until next time.
Welcome to episode 35 of Live in the Living Room with me, Dom, here from Country Chat with Dom. We've got a great episode today with so many great artists, including our wonderful Linda Conway. We've got Kale Shearer coming up later on. We've just had the wonderful Ben Buddy Slack there with Until Next Time. Thank you to the amazing Mr. Paul Adams for introducing us from the actual Live in the Living Room Gives Back event, which is such a great success. Thank you to all of the artists who turned up and everybody who actually, paid tickets to get in and donated as well. It means so much. As always, don't forget to hit that subscribe button as well as the bell so you don't miss out on any future content. And as always, follow us on our socials, Live in the Living Room. Just search for our handle, which is just below. Well, coming next here on the show, we've got the amazing Andy Pursell. Here he is with Last Load to Heaven.
on, the boots off, he's working round the clock. Got a hammer down, running northbound, and he ain't got time to stop. In the fast lane, giving her hell, stuck in that high gear. Riding along with the radio on, with smoke in the atmosphere. He's an angel riding high tonight, made it through a heavy storm. The diesel's running through his blood to help him get back home. He had a fist fight with the devil, we knew it wouldn't take him long. Back into the gates of heaven, dropping off his last load. From the parking lots to the truck stops and everywhere between. That's what he thought about heading out when he turned 18. He's born to drive all through the night and across the open road. He's heaven bound, leaving town, hauling his last load. He's an angel riding high tonight, made it through a heavy storm. The diesel's running through his blood to help him get back home. He had a fist fight with the devil, we knew it wouldn't take him long. Back to the gates of heaven, dropping off his last load. As his truck rolls to the pearly gates and comes to a stop, the CB screaming out his name with a squelch turned way up. The tears are running down our face like rain on a black top. We know somewhere someday we're gonna catch him on a flip-flop. He's an angel riding high tonight, made it through a heavy storm. The diesel's running through his blood to help him get back home. He had a fist fight with the devil, we knew it wouldn't take him long. Back into the gates of heaven, dropping off his last load. He's an angel riding high tonight, made it through a heavy storm. The diesel's running through his blood to help him get back home. He had a fist fight with the devil, we knew it wouldn't take him long. Back into the gates of heaven, dropping off his last load. Back into the gates of heaven, dropping off his last load.
Andy Pursell with Last Load to Heaven here on Live in the Living Room, episode 35, the November edition. Absolutely amazing. Thank you all for tuning in. We've got so many great songs coming up as well, just for you here from Live in the Living Room. As always, be sure to give all the artists a follow on their socials. Andy Purcell's handles are just below. Next up, we've got the amazing Chris Bricks with Rock and Roll.
Work hard, play hard, been a long week, it's Friday night. Let's live some, get some, everybody dancing, feeling alright. Let's go out downtown, drinking beers at honky tonks, it's no rules. Hell yeah, we're gonna rock, baby rock. We're gonna roll, baby roll. We're gonna bounce off the wall. We're gonna lose all control. Ooh, I got you rocking. Ooh, I got you rolling. Hold on to your drink because everybody knows we're gonna rock, baby rock. We're gonna roll, baby roll. See-through party bus, bachelorette calls in a fuss. Cowboy hat, wedding veil, neon signs and whaley tails. Pedal tavern blocking up the street. Man, it's gonna be a long night. Hell yeah, we're gonna rock, baby rock. We're gonna roll, baby roll. We're gonna bounce off the wall. We're gonna lose all control. Ooh, I got you rocking. Ooh, I got you rolling. Hold on to your drink because everybody knows we're gonna rock, baby rock. Thank you.
That was Chris Bricks with a rock and roll here on Live in the Living Room. Absolutely amazing. Thank you so much, Chris, for sending that in. Be sure to give Chris a follow on his socials. His handles are just below. Next up, we've got a great segment here from Linda Conway from Voice of a Woman. Here she is going on about Mumagers, otherwise known as Mumagers.
Hello to everyone. This month's Girl Crush is a little bit different. I'm actually crushing on 3. In fact, I'm crushing on a group of people, but I'm thinking of 3 particular people in mind. I'm crushing this month on Mumagers. If you don't know what a Mumager is a mum who is also acts as a manager to an artist in the scene who's just starting out. So they're not only they're a mum, they are doing everything behind the scenes, PR, manager, merch, you name it. You name it, they're doing everything backstage, and they are the biggest advocate and supporter, and just love their daughter's music and just support. They're just the biggest support for their daughter. So they do absolutely everything for them. And there's 3 Mumagers that I know of in the music scene, in the British country music scene. One of them is the mother of Robin Red, and that's Wendy. One of them is the mother of Caitlin May, and that's Helen. And one of them is the mother of Belle Velvet, and that is Amy May. All 3 of them have done so much tireless work for their daughters as a manager, and how mums juggle working lives has always been challenging for whatever reason, but to be a mother and they just work tirelessly for each and every one of them. And Robin Red, Caitlin May and Belle Velvet are so successful within the British country music scene specifically, but also within music, and they just support their daughters in their path and in their dreams, which is just incredible, because not all parents do that. Not all parents will support all the way, and I just think that needs a hat off to each and every single one of them for that support, for being their backbone, for being their confidant, for being their supporter, for being their emotional supporter, for being their cheerleader, for being their business manager, their merch person, and for emailing everyone and just shouting about how brilliant their daughter is. And just the support they give. Might not always know the whole ins and outs, but they learn, and boy do they work hard. And I've just thought of another one. Georgia Barker is another Mumager. She manages Lisa Barker. Have I got that the right way round? Maybe Lisa Barker's the mother and Georgia Barker's the singer. I'm getting that mixed up. I think my brain might be getting that mixed up. But it's just an incredible group of women who do so much. And I just want to take their hat off to them for supporting their daughters, because that in itself is definitely something that I'm crushing on this month, and I will continue to crush on it this month. And I hope that you will go and check out each and every one of those women, because they're just incredible and they deserve so much praise, support and help, because their daughters are just doing so well in the music scene, and they are pushing them forward into the spotlight with everything they have. And I just think that is amazing. So yes, here is to the Mumagers. Here's to Helen May. I was going to say Caitlin May, Helen Jane, Wendy Ward, and Amy May, and also to Mrs. Barker, Lisa and Georgia. Just incredible. And any other Mumagers out there, just incredible. Hats off, and just keep at it and keep supporting, because my goodness, you are the backbone, and what would your daughters do without you? So thank you to each and every one of you. And I'll talk to you again with another girl crush very soon. Bye for now.
That was the amazing Linda Conway from Voice of a Woman, talking about mumagers, those mum managers out there. There's so many of them. Thank you so much, Linda, as well as everybody else who's got involved as well with the Girl Crush segment. Be sure to give Linda and everybody a follow. Linda's socials are just below. Be sure to give her a follow. Well, next up here on the show, we've got the brilliant Paul with William Gibson. Here he is with Travelling Days.
I've been running rings round the world, the ends of the earth, as I play my game. It calls my name, always destination unknown. Hours from home, just a silver rail, a vapor trail. Tell me that you'll welcome me back now, baby, and I'll give you my word I won't stray. I guess my traveling days are through, and I'll come home to you. Gonna rest my head, breathe the air instead, close my eyes and drift away. All my vagabond days are done, and I'm not on the run. Gonna quit the race and unpack my case for the final time today. 'Cause this time I'm gonna stay. And I've been punching holes in the miles. The call of the wild's on my bucket list. I can't resist chasing sunsets out to the west. I failed the test, now I've done my time. I'm back in line. Tell me that you'll open your door now, baby, and you can bolt it shut when I'm in. I guess my traveling days are through, and I'll come home to you. Gonna rest my head, breathe the air instead, close my eyes and drift away. All my vagabond days are done, and I'm not on the run. Gonna quit the race and unpack my case for the final time today. 'Cause it's time I'm gonna stay, dropping a trail of pebbles every day, unraveling balls of string to find my way back home, and find my way back home. I guess my traveling days are through, and I'll come home to you. Gonna rest my head, breathe the air instead, close my eyes and drift away. All my vagabond days are done, and I'm not on the run. Gonna quit the race and unpack my case for the final time today. All my traveling days are through, and I'll come home to you. Gonna rest my head, breathe the air instead, close my eyes and drift away. All my vagabond days are done, and I'm not on the run. Gonna quit the race and unpack my case for the final time today. 'Cause it's time I'm gonna stay.
That was Paul William Gibson with Travelling Days here on Live in the Living Room, the November edition. Be sure to give us a follow on our socials. Our handles are just below, as well as Paul William Gibson. His handles are now just below as well. Be sure to give him a follow. Absolutely love that song, Travelling Days. Be sure to check him out on his Spotify, Apple Music, wherever you can find his music. Well, as always, coming up next is the amazing Linda Conway. We've just had her from Girl Crush. Now she's bringing out her own songs. Absolutely amazing. I remember hearing her performing at the Live in the Living Room Gives Back event, and her voice is just so magical. It's so silky, it's just so raw, it's so wonderful. And here she is now with her song, Strongest of Bonds. That was Linda Conway with Strongest of Bonds here on Live in the Living Room, episode 35, the November edition. Absolutely love it, and such a great artist in her own right, as well as doing voice of woman. So be sure to give Linda a follow on her socials, which are just below. And be sure to give Voice of a Woman a follow as well. Just absolutely amazing. Just such a great show in its own right. And what she does is just so magical. Just absolutely amazing. We've had our Once to Watch segment released as well from the amazing Kirsty Krause. So be sure to give her a follow. Kirsty Krause's handles are just below. And check it out on YouTube. Absolutely amazing segment. So yes, thank you so much, Kirsty, for that. Later on in the show, we've got Caleb Shearer with our new releases. First, we've got the amazing Chloë Chadwick. Here she is with Never Change.
I'm sitting here, drowning in my tears, holding on to my pillow tight. 'Cause you're not here, you're sipping on a beer, looking into someone else's eyes. Back when the air was clear. You fucking bellend.
Hi, I'm Chloë Chadwick, and this is my song, Never Change.
I'm sitting here, drowning in my tears, holding on to my pillow tight. 'Cause you're not here, you're sipping on a beer, looking into someone else's eyes. Back when train to the lakes, in the mountains. Our love was in the air as we held each other tight. Back then I was the only one, before no one else came along. What I thought was forever just wasn't meant to be, and I'm asking myself, do you still love me? But it's too late, 'cause you're never gonna change. You're never gonna change for me, and I can't wait. You're never gonna change, never gonna change for me. You will never know what it feels like. You will never know how it feels inside. It's too late to turn back time to change my mind. And it's too late, 'cause you're never gonna change. You're never gonna change for me, and I just can't wait. You're never gonna change. You're never gonna change for me. You're never gonna change. You're never gonna change for me, and I just can't wait. 'Cause you're never gonna change. Never gonna change for me. Hey, hey, oh. You're never gonna change. You're never gonna change, yeah. You're never gonna change for me.
That was Chloë Chadwick with Never Change here on Live in the Living Room. Absolutely amazing. We're about to record a interview with her, so be sure to keep your eyes peeled on our socials and on our YouTube page. That's the reason why you've got to hit that subscribe button, hit the bell, just so you don't miss out on any future content such as those interviews. So yes, I've got an interview from Chloë Chadwick coming up very soon, as well as the amazing Nick Edwards, which is the October edition. So that's going to be released very soon as well. So yes, be sure to give us a follow on our socials, which are just below, and on our YouTube page, hit that subscribe button and hit that bell. As well as always, give Chloë Chadwick a follow on her socials. Her handles are just below. Next up on the show, we've got the great segment with our new releases coming from Caleb Shearer.
So keep on singing, playing them songs. Know one day that they'll all sing along.
Howdy y'all, my name is Caleb Shearer, and this is the November new releases. First up, we got the soulful vocals on Heart Lessons, the new EP from Joey Green. And from Megan Lee, we have the debut EP, Origin. Next up, we have the raw, honest lyrics of Nick Edwards, Grown Men Should Cry. Now we have the single, Midnight Blue, by Motel Sundown. Now we have the new single from Kyle Elliott, Dancing Slow. The Jackson Line has the moody single, Brave. Wood Burnt Red is back with those classic southern rock sounds of 18 Stone. Now we have How Lovin' Goes by Stuart Wolf. Mr. Paul Adams has the Stapleton cover, Was It 26. Apple Tree is the new single from Tennessee Twin. Jackson Lake has a new single, Rain. And now we have Chasing That High by the Chris Norris Band. Now we have a full album by Amelia Quinn, Wanderlust. Now we have the debut single from Silver Spark, The Last Time. Something Better is the new single from Joey Clarkson. Now we have the single No One Left Behind and Companion, the full album from 2K and Ryan. Linda Conway is back with her new single, To Be a Woman. Gareth Nugent has his new single, Love of the Rodeo. Christmas Time is a new single from Thomas Cavanaugh. Morgan Wave's live album is here. It's called Live at the Junction. And to round out the new releases, we have Hey Santa by yours truly, Caleb Shearer. And once again, my name is Caleb Shearer. Thank you guys for sticking around at the new releases here at Live in the Living Room. And anyone in the States, happy Thanksgiving. Tell someone you love them, y'all. Peace.
That was Caleb Shearer with new releases here on Live in the Living Room. Absolutely love it. So many great new acts there. Be sure to give them all a follow on their socials, and be sure to give Caleb a follow on his socials as well. Absolutely great artist. His handles are just below. Next up here on the show, we've got the brilliant Corey Davis. Here he is with When the Devil Took Me.
I met her on the street where the waves meet the sand. She didn't know she needed this kind of man. She was looking for a devil. She might have found an angel with a set of holes that make her feel welcome. She's hot enough to send you straight to hell. Maybe that's why they call her Jezebel. The pearly gates and the streets of gold is what I felt when I held her close. But my soul was burned in the third degree. I never even knew when the devil took me. There's a smell in the wind that reminds me of the feeling that you only get when your heart starts bleeding. There ain't nothing cool about that salty breeze. She's the only one that loves a devil in me. She's hot enough to send you straight to hell. Maybe that's why they call her Jezebel. The pearly gates and the streets of gold is what I felt when I held her close. But my soul was burned in the third degree. I never even knew when the devil took me. Got my heart pumping, pumping wide open.
That was Corey Davis with When the Devil Took Me here on Live in the Living Room. Absolutely love it. Such a great artist. Be sure to give Corey a follow on his socials. His handles are just below. Well, next up we've got an artist that performed at our Live in the Living Gives Back event. He is such a talented vocalist, and he is just, he's going to grow into something huge. He really is. I absolutely loved his performance at the Bedford pub in Balham. Absolutely one to watch out for. Here is Fin Pearson with Tend to Be.
Well, don't blame you if you want to leave. You saw me changing colors like the changing in the breeze, and safe to say you don't see me the same. But you've not changed, so I know I'm to blame. And don't blame me in the morning sun if you roll over in your bed and you're the only one who's been blinded by the light creeping underneath the blind. Said I'd fix it soon. Well, I hope I still might get one more chance and one more dance underneath the moon and stars. And the way we used to drift along like the rhythm in that song, I never thought the day I'd finally see. You took your time to realize you shouldn't be losing your mind over people who don't mind watching you leave. Well, I wish that I could have been the one, but perfect ain't how I tend to be. Well, I don't wake up anymore wrapped up in your hair, seeing your boots by my door. And know if I could shoot big time, I'd shoot it like tequila and chase it with a line. Way back to before the day we met, back where Austin city limits saw us falling in the west. I would have watched you dance alone. Girl, I should have known that I couldn't be the one to keep that smile on your face for too long. But when they play their song underneath the moon and stars, the way we used to drift along like the rhythm in that song, I never thought the day I'd finally see. You took your time to realize you shouldn't be losing your mind over people who don't mind watching you leave. So I wish that I could have been the one, but perfect just ain't how I tend to be. No. I'll watch the sunrise every day, watch the days roll by like tumbleweed on Arizona plains. Well, I'll waste away in neon bars, drinking doubles, now I'm single, writing songs, counting scars. Lord, I ain't seen her in some time. Well, I'm haunted by the thought of how I took away her smile. Are we getting further from that last night I spent in her arms, or getting closer to the next time that I'll wind up by her side and we'll dance all night underneath the moon and stars? Well, the way we used to drift along like the rhythm in that song, I never thought the day I'd finally see. You took your time to realize you shouldn't be losing your mind over people who don't mind watching you leave. So I wish I could have been your one. I wish that I could have been your one. Said I wish I could have been your one. Well, perfect just ain't how I tend to be. Tend to be, y'all. Out now.
Make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe.
And that was Fin Pearson with Tend to Be here on Live in the Living Room, the November edition, episode 35. Be sure to give Fin a follow on his socials. His handles are just below. Well, thank you all for tuning in. It's been an absolute honour, pleasure and privilege to be here hosting Live in the Living Room. Thank you to everybody who's tuned in, and thank you to everybody behind the scenes that's helped out with the Live in the Living Room Gives Back event, Hayley and Chrissy and Charlotte. And we've got James, Vince, the man behind everything. Thank you to everybody who put rounds on at the Live in the Living Room Gives Back event. Everyone from Matt Dare to DC Brown, Linda, Jess T, Rachel Selleck from Scarlet River PR, everybody who was involved, Linda Conway from Voice of Woman giving us our Girl Crush segment as well as Caleb Shearer with the new releases, and Kirsty Krause with our ones to watch. So be sure to check them all out. Be sure to give everybody a follow because you don't want to miss out. Again, do not forget to hit that subscribe button and the bell just so you don't miss out on those future content. And be sure to join me for our Christmas edition coming up very, very soon. Take care, enjoy the rest of your week, and it's bye for now.
Life is a funny old thing, can make you cry on